How to handle losses in chess. Hello everyone, I'm Grandmaster and FIDE trainer Priyadharshan Kannappan, founder of Chess Gaja. So often parents have a lot of questions and chess players have a lot of questions on how chess improvement works and what they should do to improve their game. And one such question that recently I got asked by a chess parent is that how to handle losses, like what do you do to recover from losses. And more or less all of us lose games. Even Magnus Carlsen does lose games in tournaments, right? So, and especially if you're a young player or if you're an amateur player, I'm sure you really don't know how to kind of handle those emotions that come along with the losses. So the question was like, what do you do to recover from losses? And one loss leads to another loss. It leads to a cascading effect, one after another, and it takes time to recover. So the answer for this is something I would say might look fascinating when you listen to what I say. Try to simulate losses as well before the tournament. So what I mean by simulate losses means I'm not saying like try to lose games and practice. What I'm trying to say is imagine the situation, what happens after a loss. Generally, you're kind of dejected, you're sad. Maybe as a parent, you're not sure how to support your kid. Your kid might feel very upset, or if you're a player, you're not sure how to handle this emotion. So that is a state of confusion, right? When you lose a game, it leads to state of sadness and state of confusion, and you're not sure what to do next. So that makes the decision even harder what you're supposed to do, and it leads to more confusion in your mind. So the best advice that I got from a super grandmaster when for the same question, this was few years ago, and that is what I'm going to be saying to you all also is simulate that scenario. So you're going to be sad, you're going to be confused, you're going to be maybe dejected, maybe you feel like you should have won the game, you feel like something terrible happened. So make this decision that whenever I'm going to lose a game, I'm going to have maybe this kind of food. So let's say you have a certain comfort food. Let's say you really like to eat South Indian food, let's say. So the moment I lose a game, I'm just going to go have a South Indian food, whatever it might be that you really like to have, let's say. And then after I finish having my food, I'm most likely going to watch this particular comedy clip or this some sort of thing that would distract me from my loss. So if you have this kind of simulated scenarios, the moment you lose, what kind of food you are going to have, what kind of thing or activity you are going to do to distract yourself. It could be watching a comedy movie or it could be reading a book that would really distract you. So these two things you should do like immediately, right? So now we are kind of going into a state of flow again. You are kind of taking control of the situation because the loss is gone. You have eaten your favorite food. You have also done like kind of distracting things by doing an activity that you really like to do. And now the best thing next would be to forget that game and move on to the next round of that same tournament. And then later, after the tournament is over, you can go and analyze the game and find the mistakes and so on and fix it. Because if you try to replay the same loss in the tournament itself, it is going to kind of bring back some bad or negative memories for you, and you will not be able to focus on the next round. So, this is what I would strongly suggest you to do. Remember, simulate the loss scenario and then basically have everything figured out. What kind of food you're going to eat right after you lose a game, and also what kind of activity you're going to do right after you eat your food. If you do this, trust me, you will handle losses much better than what you're currently doing to handle your losses. Wishing all the chess players really, a lot of wins in their career, but you cannot avoid losses. So take this advice from me, and if you like this video, do subscribe to the Chess Gaja channel and share it with your friends because we are going to be putting out a lot of chess instructional content, and I hope it will be of helpful for your chess improvement. Signing off, Grandmaster Priyadharshan Kannappan from Chess Gaja Academy. See you all in another chess improvement video.